Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Casual Report episode. I forgot. I stopped writing it down.
Returnal Day
yeah, I've stopped writing it down. I do apologise. I'm your host JT, joined by he only plays Returnal, Jam Casual. Jam, how are we?
I'm having a great time.
No, you look preoccupied. I know what you're doing, but for those other folks that live under a rock, do you want to
playing the greatest game probably ever made.
Elden Ring, right? Is that what you're playing?
No, I'm playing Returnal. We'll do this actually. Everyone watch Returnal. There you go.
Yeah. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to sit and do it, and you're just going to have that voice there. How much have you played the new update? For those that don't know, the new update is out today.
I literally just the update was done, so I literally just started probably 5-10 minutes before. Gone on. I'm on room 14.
Out of how many? Do you want me to come and do it for you? She'll be able to do it.
This is intense.
So it's the new update, the Returnal Ascension, right? It's the endless mode and co-op mode. We'll play a bit of co-op, mate. You know what I mean? I'm about a bit of co-op.
This is also Next Machina S. It is arcade run style.
Right, so it's like Next Machina, Robotron. Excuse me, all that old shit like I'm blanking, Jam. Why am I blanking? Space Invaders, point chasey kind of shit. Yeah. Defender, one of the greatest games of all time. What have you been up to, mate? Past over the weekend.
I've been waiting for this game to come out.
Is that what you've been sat in that chair waiting for that game to drop?
Yeah.
Waiting for the update to go live.
Working.
No, we haven't.
Bit of League.
Bit of League.
Street Fighter 5.
Mate, I was Street Fighter 5 for a week.
Glorious.
It is good. I re-downloaded it. All will become clear. Yeah, I jumped on, played as Laura, slapped some people about, and turn it off. It is what it is, man. I was laying the smacker down.
I was when Gibbo was streaming yesterday. I was like, oh, maybe I go into that lobby. I just saw the guy just like, no.
The Chun-Li and the
No, the two guys that jumped in with him.
Like, well, one Chun-Li have I made that? No. Yeah, I did watch the game. I was like, I'm
Gil and Cargate.
Gil, fucking Gil. I swear to God.
If it was Street Fighter 4, I'd be there. But...
No, yeah. If it's Street Fighter 4, he'd be there. Getting slapped, you'd be, mate. Why? Why is that, do you reckon?
Because Street Fighter 4 is better game than Street Fighter 5. That's why.
Mate, we're dropping bombs today.
Truth.
No, it's probably true, to be fair, but that's still worth I'm moving your face around. So what you've been doing is sitting in that chair waiting for a Returnal, right?
You know.
I know everything, mate. That's what it is. Anything else? Watching anything? Have you been anywhere? Have you fucking
Supernatural season 12?
Oh, mate, we're getting
yesterday. No car. Come on, Jack's cool.
No. Tell Steph I said hi. So we all said hi.
I was trying with chocolates.
Give us a chocolate, you madhead.
Got it for later.
Yes, I do.
You just want to get rid of it, don't you? Because you don't like them.
Don't like what? Show me. What's wrong with them? Steph, you're weird, mate.
Winston's here looking like
white. Mate, to be fair, I got Tango Ice Blast and Donuts coming at 9 o'clock, so we're on a schedule, Jam. You know what I mean?
Glorious.
No, yeah. Anything. Oh, is that it? We've been chilling.
Yeah.
That's me.
Basically, it was a repeat gaming, Supernatural gaming.
Oh, Ryan's in out. Tango Ice Blast are amazing. Thank you, Ryan. Jam, that's what I've been doing.
What have you been doing?
No, you know what I've been playing? I'm playing Elden Ring, mate. I've been laying the smackdown. I've been carving my way through the lands between like no one's business. I'm a bit overpowered for what I'm doing, so I'm not finding it at them because you level up. Like it's like a proper. It can level up your character. So I got like a strength build going on. I got a sword over a soul and just fucking in a bit. There was the first proper boss, Margie. You may have seen him on Twitter. You probably have the walking stick thing.
I definitely haven't.
I shared a video, so you obviously don't look at my tweets. I'm very upset. I'm not really.
You did show us last week how to defeat.
Yeah, so Like, Blad.
What?
Yeah, he's your mate, I think. If it's the same person I think you're talking about, Ryan, I think he's your mate. So not yet. Ryan, do me a favour. I think you mean him. Just Google that for me, and then tell me if that's who you mean. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's like, I got to a boss in the capital, and it's basically, I was a bit annoyed because it was basically a copy and paste kind of thing, but he just had stronger attacks and 1 or 2 new moves. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm not going to spoil their names or anything. 3 goes, like, sit down, bitch. Thought this game was hard. You know what I mean? Move out my way. It's the Fell King. I'll just say that.
The game's supposed to be hard.
Yeah. Right. I'm just like, yeah. One of the Radan, he was a bastard, to be fair, the big fucker. But I don't know what you mean, right? Google it. Well, it's a great video game. It's sort of. I wouldn't recommend it to you because Ryan, there's a million things in that game. I've no idea. I'm struggling to think. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it to you, Jan, because
you know why.
You're more of a. You know what I mean. But I mean, the way it just presents itself, and it's like it encourages the player to go and explore and have a look around, as opposed to going to where you're supposed to go. That. No, I mean, but it is. I think you'd find it too big, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? It's a bit too.
I don't like much game.
Whereas I think you prefer a more concise, kind of not with exploration, but like a more
linear.
Yeah, linear. All due respect, linear. But it is what it is.
Linear where it doesn't seem linear. Too linear.
Yeah, there is like what they're called, thingy dungeons, where it's reminiscent of what the Dark Souls gameplay is more like. So it's, you're in like castles and the corridor. It's more corridory than that, I think. I think you'd quite like them, but they're very few and far between. Legacy dungeons are called, because I'm fucking tremendous. But I've been laying that. My mum came on the weekend as well.
Was she showing you how to? She learning you how to play it?
I didn't play it when she was in, to be fair. There's a PlayStation downstairs. I didn't want to bore her to death, you know how it is. Showed her Sonny Huddersfield. She was fuming. I said to her, this car park's shit, by the way. And she was like, why is it?
Just defeat the first boss.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
You do what you want. I said, this car park's shit, right? Who's that? Oh, Godfrey. Is that what you mean?
That's my neighbour's cat.
2 seconds. There's not an optional boss.
You what?
I beat Godfrey.
Me too.
No, I haven't. I beat Godric. All the names sound the same. That's what annoys me a bit with Elden Ring. All the names sound the same. Sorry, I was on the page and there was an advert. Right, I see. Not him yet. I've not got there yet, right? I'm on my way there. I think he'll come when I go back to the capital, because I've got to go somewhere to do something, then come back round. It looks like he jumps out at you and beats you in the face. You know what I mean? I'll slap his head in, I will. Don't you worry. But Jam.
Yes.
On Sunday, I made a purchase. You know, people tell me, people ask you, how serious are you about retro gaming collecting? And I'm like,
what was just okay? Go on. Never mind. Anyway,
that was Sunday, right? It was Sunday, anyway. So, yeah. No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. And I'm like, I spent a few quid on a game I've already got because it's got a bigger package and a controller that comes with it, which I wanted. A game I've already got 3 times. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now.
4 times now, obviously. Hang on.
I'm going to pause this because I want to see what.
3DS, Switch, and Wii.
Did you finish it on the 3DS?
No. Bit weird on 3DS. But the game obviously is Xenoblade Chronicles for Wii. I always wanted the packet with the red controller, which I want to get out for you now because I'm very excited about this. I bought it from your friend, Fran. You know what I mean? There it is. Already got it. That's not why we're here. This is in very good condition, by the way. The box has its scuffs, don't get me wrong.
She used to be a collector, she stopped now.
Yeah.
I was texting her today.
It doesn't. If you. What do you call it? Jam character, is it?
Oh, that's what I call it.
A little bit. Nothing.
If a box isn't destroyed, but it's got some like the wear and tear, it's got some love to it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But this is the controller we all want to see. I always wanted this controller ever since I saw it. Hallelujah.
That's pretty cool. It's not even used.
No, the one I got was just this bit. It didn't have the grips.
Oh yeah.
So it was a bit like crammed a bit, but also it's still got the, I don't know if you can see the white packaging on the thing.
Pretty cool.
So I don't think this has been used like properly. I think it's just been, oh that's cool, back in the thing. She said she told me she had the black one. Just use that. I'm like, I wouldn't really like the red one because it's fucking cool. And also she was like, oh Jack, what I've done is, because there's posters as well, which were quite rare and signed and digitally signed by the creator and stuff. And I was like, I can't stretch to the posters because I've got a child on the way. Do you know what I mean? I said to her, I was like, I can't stretch to the posters. But naturally, the posters are behind me because because she was like, I really want them to go to somebody who appreciates them, not trying to make a few quid. I'd rather them go to someone that you know. Yeah, I can appreciate that a lot.
You know, I've got this. You know, behind my PC here, the photo frames I've got.
Yeah.
The two I've got an Office one and a Star Wars one. The small ones.
Yeah.
They're from France.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because it's cool. She moved about a half-hour drive from me. I don't know where it fucking is, but it's about half an hour drive.
Podmore?
Somewhere like that, yeah.
I know what that is because I found out yesterday.
Yeah, somewhere. They've been to somewhere walking and that. And we agreed on it, but what she first said is that I can't stretch to that because, you know, child on the way. It is what it is, right? And she sort of said, like I said, she wants it to go with someone who's a big fan of the game and appreciates the stuff and all that. So we agreed on a price, right? I said, I'm going to throw in a few shit as well. Because I know you're into this shit, because Jam's told me. I'm like, okay, cool. So I've got posters, you know what I mean? Posters, I mean, Destiny 2. Cool. It's cool. I'm not a Destiny.
Well.
Yeah, I'm not a Destiny guy, but I'm about it, do you know what I mean? I got 2 of them. I think they're different characters, but I've not had a proper look. There's that person, and I think they're different characters. I'm pretty sure they are. Also, Jam, your favourite video game of all time. I'll control that.
Sonic Mania.
It is what it is. Yeah, Sonic Mania. But Jam is also double-sided. Sonic Forces as well. I'm about the Sonic Mania poster, to be fair, and I do appreciate everything. And also BlazBlue or Blaze Blue, I'm not sure how you say it. I've got photos of that as well. Again, she used to work at games, so it's double-sided, and it's all very nice. Do you know what I mean? But you came for the big stuff. Well, big stuff. Also, POS, Ocarina of Time, 3DS. Do you know what I mean? Double-sided, and also, Jam. There's before we get to the Xenoblade posters, this randomly, Hello Noir. Double-sided. Cool. It's cool. Like
you could like pull out a whole wall of like collage art.
That's what I said to her. I was like, I'll take it anyway. If you're gonna get rid of it or bin it or whatever, just do whatever you need. Because I'll have it because I can put it behind me. It'll be part of
you're gonna
the backdrop.
Getting frames for them posters.
Can you imagine? Maybe these ones. I'm not sure about the others.
No, that's what I meant. I meant the Xenoblade one.
Yeah, right. Xenoblade Chronicles. Very nice. Oh god, I can't even do this.
It's going to be too big to unravel, wouldn't it?
Possible. I might have to sit back a bit.
Posters,
I might have to sit back a bit. You bear with me 2 seconds. I'm in my pyjama bottoms as well. So I don't get dressed. But there's one. I can't just put the signatures there. I don't know if you can see. For that.
Hold it up.
I can't do the bottoms, I'm sorry. It's folded up. It's that one. Oh god. Oh god. I'm nervous, mate. It's obviously the famous one, the front cover.
Yeah, that one's sick.
Big aeroplanes and the Mechonis behind him. And then there's this one. City, the thing, I can't remember what it's called. There you go. All kind of like landscapey shit. She can't find them on eBay, but she found the one listed. I think she sent it to you. Is that right?
Yeah, they were like £1 million each.
Yeah,
like for all.
But she, I didn't pay that much for them. She very kindly, like, took a hit on it for me because she wanted it to go to someone. But
On the same line.
Yeah.
I saw this actually in relation to this.
Go on.
So Fran would have taken. She probably could have if he took them kept them long.
Shout out to Fran, by the way. They're cool.
I've I watched the video of just like a random retro collector.
Yeah. What's he
I
got?
didn't follow him. He was an arsehole.
Fair enough.
But he was saying that like the big retro collectors, like, let's say Metal Jesus for example, because he mentioned the name, saying, "Oh, he just abuses his followers and stuff like that."
Does he?
And like he gets stuff for free, and the people send him stuff, and he keeps it. But at the end, like his goal, and I think him and there's a few others in his like crew thing, are all about the preservation of it all.
Yeah.
So eventually, I mean, I don't know, they pass away or whatever. It's all about preserving the video games, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd rather like do the same. Like if I was to sell anything of mine, I'd rather it go to someone who would enjoy it, rather than taking it to CEX and getting maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Well, CEX ain't going to give you a bit more. Just a bad example. I mean.
Yeah. Why can't on eBay and have a bidding war or something? I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
So I'm very happy with that. And just there's two other Wii games I saw, and I'm like, Last Story and what's it called? The other one.
On what?
On the Wii, Last Story, and there's another one. There's not quite what's it called? Whatever. Project Rainfall was it? I think this was part of Project Rainfall. Yeah, no, it's not.
Your Project Rainfall.
Because they weren't originally going to localize Xenoblade. The Operation Rainfall, that's it.
You would have been fuming.
I mean, I wouldn't have played it. Well, in America, they weren't originally going to localize it. That's why all the voice actors are all English and British, because it was Nintendo Europe that localized it. Last Story, Pandora's Tower, she has as well, which I'm like, they're quite rare Wii games, and I'm just thinking, for fuck's sake, Fran. Told her, if you don't sell them, I'll be having them off you all day long. It is what it is, though. But I do enjoy. Is that a retro game? 2011? No.
Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's an old retro now. That's.
Yeah, I suppose it is the same-ish era.
Yeah.
It's 2010 it might be, hang on. I think it's 2010. But it is what it is.
If you're 15 years old, that's retro.
2010, so we're 12 years old, so we're getting there. That's just crazy, man. But it is what it is. Jam.
Old, what?
Shall we crack on or what?
Let's do it.
Right. First up, our friend of the show, Gibbo. You know him quite well, Jam.
I'm aware of it.
He's doing his bit for charity. He's doing a fighting marathon stream for charity. An hour a night for a month from the 18th to the 18th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Something like that, isn't it? If you go, it's 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, is it? Or
it usually starts at 9.
It's at 9. So to go from 9 till 10-ish, he jumps on a fighting game for an hour. He's doing it for charity. go. He's already hit his goal, which is fantastic. Like, he doesn't even need the shout out. Do you know what I mean? But we do it anyway. Like, there's no cap on charity jam. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you get
for animals as well.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So if you ever get a chance over the next, if obviously you're not expecting you to go and watch every single one, but hopefully I'm hoping to raid him when we finish the show today. But I mean, if you do get a chance, go chuck a few quid his way, go and watch him. He's quite good at fighting games as well, so it's quite good to watch. But it is what it is. But yeah, go watch Gibbo. He's really cool as well. He's sound as fuck. He's quite a good streamer, to be fair, as well. If you're into that thing. He seems quite comfortable talking to the chat and fighting games, which can be quite.
They're very concentrated.
You need to hold it in.
Games.
But Jam.
Yeah.
I digress. Gibbo's sound as fuck. A birthday today. God of War is 17 years old, Jam. I'm reading a tweet from Santa Monica. Says 17 years ago, God of War released on the PlayStation 2 and began Kratos' journey through ancient Greece. I want to thank everyone, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I know you don't have a lot of history with God of War. I know you played the new one and liked it.
New one, yeah.
But I don't think. Did you play any of the others? Did you dabble?
One.
Yeah.
I think was it you that lent it? You might have lent them to me.
I think I had the collections on PS3.
God of War 3 on the PS3, yeah.
Yeah. That was been remastered PS4 as well. I've got that as well. I mean, do you have a favourite, or is it just by default God of War 2018?
2018 one.
Yeah. I do believe. I really, I'm into Greek myth, and so that was massive scratch of that itch when I was growing up. You know what I mean? I was growing. The first one came out when we were in high school, by the way. By the way. Yes, 2017 years ago. Do that in your head, quick. 2005, so just about in high school.
Oh, that means Star Wars Episode 3 is 17.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But out of the old school Greek ones, I think, I don't know, I'd have to play them, but I think the second one's my favourite, or the third. The PSP ones were alright, they were good. They're a bit weird. There was something off after. I don't think you could jump on it, or I don't think you could roll or something.
It was the same with Uncharted, like the PS Vita version. It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, it was great for what it was, but there was something off about it. I don't think you could roll or lock on or something. Something was weird, and it was like, I can't play this because a very good game, but this muscle memory's gone because I don't think it was because it didn't have L and R2 buttons. I think they had to get rid of something, or they changed the controls that it broke.
It was the analog stick things that threw me, switching from handheld, from main console.
And Jam, I think last thing before we get into the good stuff, I believe the worst controller I've ever seen in my life.
The N64 controller
has been revealed. No, worse than that, I'm afraid, Jam. Have you seen these controllers? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Xbox Series S controllers and the console. Have you seen this?
No. Okay,
I'm going to put it on the screen now for everybody. I've not put the thing on. I've run out of time, sorry. There you go. Now, there's a red controller and a blue controller and a black Series S with Sonic and Knuckles on it.
Absolutely not.
But the controls are furry, which is really strange.
Is it just I take it you can take the fur off like a jacket?
I hope so. These aren't for sale, so don't worry.
All right.
I think there's a competition, I believe. Xbox made a very limited Xbox Series S console that comes with 2 furry Sonic controllers. I don't think you can take it off, John.
They're actually perma-furry.
Yeah.
No, that's
not about this. I'm not about that. I'm not sure if anyone else is about that in the chat.
That's gonna be them controllers that will be worth like £1 million.
Oh, definitely, mate. It's like them.
Especially if they're like perfect condition and all.
It's like the Mario Club, Waluigi and Wario ones. They're quite expensive. The GameCube controllers. But I mean, I'm not about that myself. But it is what it is. Jam. Do we crack on? I'm sorry, we crack on. We've got scores on the doors today. Are you happy? Oh, it's gone up. It's gone up, mate.
Top of the chart.
Gone up. It was last time I looked. This was in the yellow. I'll tell you that. I'll give it away a bit, but Ghostwire Tokyo Jam, PS5 console exclusive from Tango Gameworks. Those who brought us Evil Within and Evil Within 2.
Not exclusive, is it?
It's on PC as well. And I think it's time, so I think it'll be out on Xbox maybe next year after. I'm not sure. Perhaps it's a year exclusive like they did with Deathloop. James, what do you think it's sitting at? Metacritic, I'm looking at. I give it away a little bit. I just said it was sat in the yellow.
60s, 70s.
Okay. 76 is sitting at. Last time I looked, it was 73, so it's gone up a little bit. Now, this is the kind of shit I can get behind because, like, I don't know about yourself, but with video game reviews, everyone's either all for it or all against it. There's very little. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everyone's either 10, not 10, but like glowing, and shite. Nothing. There seems to be no middle ground, which is strange. Yeah, so it's sitting at 61 positive reviews, 34 mixed, which is what we like to see. We like to see a bit of that trepidation, mate. A bit of that unsure. Yeah. I like it. Same with it's not quite as dynamic, but what's that game Dan likes? Deadly Premonition. That was all over the place.
Yeah, but it's like a cult classic now.
Yeah, it is now. But I'm gonna read some nasty reviews, mate. You ready? Got App Trigger. They give it 100, a 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, whatever the fuck I'll see what they mark. I think it's a percentage. With it being video games, it is usually a percentage. Mm-hmm. Question: what? If we were to do reviews on here. If we ever got to that point, where we were able to do reviews,
yeah,
how would you want to? Would it be out of 5, out of 10, or 100-point scale, or what? How would you?
It'd be. If it's right, I can see like how what you're looking at Metacritic now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see that's loads and loads of people. I understand why it's percent by percent, but yeah, I do it on a 10-point basis.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. I think
5's a bit too.
5's too.
If you give it a 3, is it in the middle? Is it just above average?
Mm-hmm. I agree. But if we were gonna, I would go with that. I'd go with either no score at all or like a 5, probably 10. To be fair.
Yeah.
Because
we'll have a foliage meter as well.
Foliage. There's a word there. Foliage meter. Work that word out for me. Well,
foliage meter.
Yeah, the foliage meter will do. I can't be honest.
Foliageometer.
That's the one. Thank you. App Trigger. Do 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or whatever. So I give it 10. I said, Ghostwire Tokyo is a beautiful, eerie jaunt through the streets of Japan, coming face to face with lore and legend while fighting for your own quest and purpose. With seamless gameplay and fight mechanics, 40 hours of exploration will seem like no time has gone by and will leave you wanting more time running through the glistening streets of Shibuya. You're not allowed to use Shibuya. That's only available in... Sorry. Ryan, we're having a planet on meter. You're right. Let's fucking do it. Mid one, there's a lot of fucking positives to be fair. Well, it's nice to see. Jam.
Yes.
Gamer Sky. That's a 7T or probably a 7. Oh, from Japanese. From Japan.
He's from Japan.
From Japan, mate. You know Ryan fluent in Japanese? Do you know that?
Really? That's
legit.
Sick.
Fluent.
That's sick.
Ghostwire Tokyo has a unique modern ghost cultural setting, but the tedious open world design dilutes this feature, leaving the gaming experience repetitive and monotonous. The boring battle experience and dull main storyline will down its rating from worth a try to not very recommended. Of course, for players who love Japanese Oni culture and various urban legends, or who don't feel repulsed by checklist-based open world games, this game is worth watching. I mean, that is a common critique is the narrative and the battle system is a bit weak.
I think this is going to be one of them games as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm like half interested in it because I like the theme and the aesthetic of it, but it won't be like I'm buying it
Yeah, I mean, it's a 20 quid. Do you know what I mean? For me, 25, probably a 25 now. Well, Metro Game Central give it 4 out of. I imagine that's a 2 out of 5. So rarely has such a big budget game been based on such a thin gameplay premise, with this bafflingly dull first-person action adventure that begins to run out of steam by the end of the tutorial level. Ouch. Ow. Ghostwire Tokyo, right? Jam.
He's fuming.
Ouch. I mean, you should play Evil Within. Remind me, I forgot. I haven't played it. I didn't either. But it's kind of weird because Shinji Mikami's my dude. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 4 and all that shit. Resident Evil. Basically, when Resident Evil was pre-shite.
When Resident Evil was good, you mean?
It's good. It's turned the corner now, I believe. I think you're the odd one out who doesn't like Village, but you like what you like, mate. Yeah,
like the beginning of it.
Yeah, so you know, Shinji Mikami, Resi 4, Project Number 3, Dino Crisis, Devil May Cry, executive producer, Phoenix Wright as well. He does what he does, mate. Oh, he's a Japanese voice in Fallout 4 as well, which is alright, whatever. You do you, mate.
Listening to Tesco, go on, Ryan.
Yeah, mate, Ryan is dedicated. We appreciate you, Ryan. But Jam.
Yeah.
Numbers time. First, we will again waiting for a full house again. I'm sorry. I might just tell you the number one Marvel.
It's only been 2 months.
It's only been. Yeah, give us a fucking. You don't need to remind us every 3 weeks. Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry. But Jam, charts time.
Down, right.
Are you ready? Charts time.
Boom.
Are you ready?
Eternal's number 1. It's been out 4.5 seconds.
It is not number 1. We have 2 new entries and a re-entry, and a game that's jumped from 26.
Jumped from 26.
Yeah, to the top
PlayStation
10.
5 back in places.
No, it's not. Right, I'm just gonna do it. I think. You want to guess what's number 1 or?
Ghostwire Tokyo, right now.
It's not. It's not come out yet. It's out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's out Friday. Beg your pardon.
Is there anything come out this week? Noteworthy?
I mean, depends what your class is noteworthy.
The Elden Ring's still number 1.
The Elden Ring is not number 1. There are 2 new entries. Both, I'll give you a clue, both aren't number 1. Oh. Jam will play out your misery.
Oh, yeah.
Number 10.
I think playing difficult.
Number 10, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Number 9, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Number 8, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Number 7, Horizon. Yeah, I thought that might debut higher, but obviously not. Maybe it's a download thing. We'll find out later in the week. Number 6, 3D World Bowser's Fury. Number 5, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Number 4, Legends Arceus. Number 3, beg your pardon, WWE 2K22. Number 2, Elden Ring. And number 1, GT7. Right. Still there. Still representing.
Do you want to see what I found in this?
2 seconds. There's the charts, everybody. Hallelujah.
Oh, on my screen.
Okay, right. Jam's found a cog, right? What is that?
It's a Housemarque logo.
It is. Oh, fucking hell, it is, yeah. I can't see it properly.
Little green man from Resogun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about that, mate.
It's pretty cool.
That is cool. There's a little green Resogun man in your ship in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right, you want... are you ready? GT7 holds number 1 for a 3rd consecutive week. The PlayStation racing game had a tough week, including an issue that made it unplayable for over a day. It did. Fucking DRM shit. He doesn't know.
What was that on?
PS5 and PS4. Gran Turismo 7.
Playable for a day?
What Gran Turismo 7? It's online only DRM bullshit, mate. Do you remember? You've not seen this. People are fuming.
Review bombed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Lately.
Deserved review. I don't usually champion review bombing, but if you send a message, mate. I know the executive don't look at that and go, ooh, they look at the fucking bank balance, mate. Just don't buy the currency. Fuck them. It comes in ahead of Elden Ring at number 2, which actually rose a spot despite sales slipping 25% week on week. It's Chris Rodring, Games Industry Drop Biz. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry, Chris. The big shake-up in this week's box charts is due to the number of price promotions on major Nintendo Switch games. Brilliant Diamond rose 21 places to number 5 after a 564% sales jump, and 3D World rose up 15 places to 6 at 288% rise. Are you buzzing?
It's a great game.
It is, mate. Metroid Dread re-entered the charts, is now number 14. And Nintendo Switch game is now the third best-selling Metroid game in the franchise's 35-year history, and that is without factoring in digital. So it's going to be close, mate. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe takes a rare week outside of the top 10. I've just fucking...
That's weird.
I've just noticed, actually. Yeah, that's strange. Number 11, though, to be fair. After a 20% drop in sales week on week, the fall in sales is despite the arrival of new Mario Kart DLC, the first expansion for the game in almost 5 years. Have you played that yet?
Yeah.
Do you like the tracks?
Yeah, they're right. There's one, the Ninja one, that
Yeah.
But it's not from anything. It's just new, I think.
No, it's from Mario Kart Tour.
It didn't say it, but it's from Mario.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
does.
It might be.
I'm telling you, it's from Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, tab's telling me, but that one didn't have a tab on it.
The Mario Kart Tour. There's one as well.
Mario Kart.
There's another one from Mario Kart Tour on there as well. I can't remember which one it is. I apologise. Did you like it or?
Yeah, Paris one's from Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, that's the one.
Paris, something wrong.
Paris. Blah. Do you like it? Or
Problem one.
That's it. Do you like the tracks or not?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, cool. Fresh Mario Kart. I do think playing the Mario Kart Tour tracks is like playing a new Mario Kart game for me. I don't play Mario Kart Tour. And them tracks are quite cool. They are quite creative. Do you know what I mean? They change every lap and they do things.
Mm-hmm.
I do like it. It keeps you on your toes. There were some new games in the charts. The highest rated new entry was Stranger of Paradise. Are you interested in that? No. Moving on. Which landed at number 8. 73% of the game's box sales were on PS5, 18% PS4, 9% on Xbox. And Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach reaches number 10. Published by Maximum Games.
New?
Yeah, there's a new Five Nights at Freddy game. I don't know, mate.
Never played it.
Well, any of them. Because there's quite a lot of them now, I think. I haven't either. But it's scary. 70% of the sales were on PS4 and the remainder on PS5. I must be. There you go. That's pretty much if it wasn't for the sales, it would have been a relatively quiet week. You imagine, but it's still good, mate. You know it's a quiet week when fucking Mario Kart 8 isn't in the top 10.
Yeah.
It is what
with
it is.
new DLC.
Yeah, with new DLC as well, which is fucking crazy. All them weeks has been at top 10, and the week it gets DLC, it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, though. I digress. Jam, are you ready? We're only 38 minutes into the stream, mate. Nothing major. Well,
44 lies.
Well, no, the recording's 38 minutes. I'm sorry.
No.
That's a behind the scenes thought there. I don't actually record the first. Here's what it is. So, Jam, game called Fortnite. You may have heard of it.
I have not.
I know. It's this fucking nonsense.
Oh, Boyd's in it now, isn't he?
Yeah, Raoul Colley's in it now. Congratulations to Raoul. He's a really cool guy. He's asked to come on the show many times, but I'm too busy, mate. Can't have you on. He did a cool thing, Epic Games. Say what you want about Fortnite, but they donated all their funding, all their wedge that they made. It doesn't say. Okay, Epic. Okay, here's the original story. Epic is committing all its Fortnite proceeds from March 20th to April 3rd to humanitarian relief for people affected by the Ukraine war. That was the story, right? Now, obviously, it is what it is, and they've already raised $36 million to go to UNICEF, WFP, refugees, and direct relief. They're the Twitter hashtags. Sorry. Which, it's only been 2 days. That is just a detriment of how much Fortnite makes as a starters. But I think that is including Microsoft's percentage as well, because I think Nintendo and Sony haven't done this, but I think Microsoft have joined Epic in giving all their proceeds, all their Fortnite proceeds, to help the refugees and things from Ukraine, which is cool. And also, Jam, sticking with Fortnite for a second, I'm sorry. They've actually took out building for a bit. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I know.
Does that make you a little bit interested or not? Because we both said on this, I'm not going to go look for it, but we both said on this show, what really puts me off is you'll be walking around, you'll see someone, and they'll just start building a load of stairs and go up. I'm just like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it starts to become more of the skyscrapers as opposed to like a third-person shooter. Which do your own thing, do what you need to do. It's part of the season, I think. I think it's going to come back in about 9 days. They said. I'm sure it's in this article from Game Trader I'm looking at now by Joe Donnelly, but I can't. Jam, give me a second. I saw it earlier.
I found out. Megaran tweeted that, so that's how I found that out.
All hail Megaran. I can't find the data, but I think it's about 9 or 10 days it's going to have no build, and then it's going to go back to normal. But a lot of people saying have jumped in, don't play Fortnite, and said...
If it's lights and they get enough traffic on it, they'll just keep it as a permanent mode.
Would have no harm, just for a couple of months, would it? Just no building mode. Go that way. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I don't see the harm in that, but I mean, obviously I'm not an Epic Games employee on the back end, so but again, it's more. It speaks to me a bit more to have no building, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen on Twitter say this is way better. I like this a lot more. They should stick with this. There should be an actual mode in the game. Hopefully they do, because more people are happy, the more people buzz off it. But it is what it is. Jam, enough nonsense. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Crack on. Jam, little franchise. It's GDC this week. Keep that in mind while I go through this next story. This actual story. The Witcher Twitter account tweeted a tweet, as they tend to do. As it tends to do, right? It's just a picture of... I'll put it on screen for you. This is the website. This is the link it takes you to. The tweet. Not the actual tweet, don't worry. So The Witcher, it just says, a new saga begins. Let's go deeper, and I'm going to read it all because it's not that long. We're happy to announce the next installment in the Witcher series of video games is currently in development, kicking off a new saga for the franchise. This is an exciting moment as we're moving from Red Engine to Unreal Engine 5, beginning a multi-year strategic partnership with Epic Games. It covers not only licensing but technical development of Unreal Engine 5, as well as potential future versions of Unreal Engine where relevant. We'll closely collaborate with Epic Games developers with their primary goal being helped to tailor the engine for open world experiences. At this point, no further details regarding the game, such as development timeframe or release, are available. Red Engine, the technology with which powers Cyberpunk, is still being used in development for upcoming Cyberpunk expansions. Dun dun dun. Jam.
So, what that means is Geralt of Rivia in Fortnite.
Geralt of Rivia is probably already in Fortnite. I couldn't tell you. Rivia, Jam.
Riviera,
mate. Right. Jam, I got this one. Don't worry. You fucking shoot some shit on Returnal.
I'm on the boss.
Right. So this game, well, I wouldn't be surprised if we're 40 when this game comes out. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
you'll be fucking 70 million, mate. Because you think Cyberpunk 8 years from reveal to release.
True.
Witcher 3.
I think there'd be a bit more problem with Witcher though.
Yeah, to be fair, that's what I was going to say. Because they're using Unreal Engine 5, they're not having to piss about with their own in-house engine. They're leaving that to Epic Games. Obviously, they're going to feed back and work with Epic Games to develop the engine further and do what they need to do. But they don't have to piss about with their own engine. Do you know what I mean? So. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that takes a bit less, maybe 37. But this game is at least 4 years off, at least, maybe 5 or 6. It is directed by the gentleman that directed the Gwent card game mobile. Do you know the one I mean? The mobile.
The standalone one.
Yeah, the standalone. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. The standalone Gwent game. But now. I have many questions. Do you know how long I've stared at this picture for?
Say again.
Do you know how long I've stared at this picture?
What,
This
a bit
fucking
of snow on there.
a bit of snow.
Lion face.
It's not a lion face, though, is it?
It is a lion face.
Not a lion. Shut
What
up.
is
Yeah, that is a cat.
Lion's a cat.
I'll learn. Jam, listen to me. Sit back a minute. Right, in Witcher, there's all these schools, right? The School of the Wolf, which is what Geralt goes to, and obviously by extension, Ciri's there, and Vesemir's there, and all that shit. Now, there's also other schools. Top of my head, I'm joking. Top of my head. That is either School of the Cat or School of the Lichen, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Lynx, sorry, not lichen. I'm fucking a werewolf.
So
Do you know what I mean?
different...
Now,
It's not going to be Geralt in Witcher 4,
no,
maybe.
No, it may be in it, but no. I believe genuinely that the lead character in this game will be female. If it's not a build your own Witcher kind of thing. This is the thing. They're leaning into cat, right? As either a cat or a lynx, right? Or it's something like that. Because the other schools are School of the Bear, School of the... Hang on, which schools? I'm such a fucking fraud, I'm sorry. Imagine not knowing all 50 of them. Right, School of the Wolf, Cat, Griffin, Bear, Viper, Manticore and Crane. Out of all them, it's the cat. But, stay with me, right? In the lore, whatever you want to call it, School of the Lynx was a Witcher school founded in 1273 by Joel, Gaetan, Dragonfly, Lambert and Kira Metz after they attempt to retake Dinmarth caravan from the Nilfgaardian soldiers, which is what the School of the Cat was before it was the School of Lynx. I genuinely think they're going to go in this direction. Because Ciri's got a cat.
I mean, it'd be cool, be different as well.
Yeah,
from
I think they're gonna. I think
the other three.
Geralt's had his trilogy now. I think it was gonna. I'm not saying he's not gonna be in it. He's not gonna be about whatever. I just think he's not the main character. Yeah, they could talk about. I'm obviously reading from the Witcher Wikipedia page. No, the Witcher fanon Wikia. It may be Paul Dragon Age, right? So I'm just going to read a little bit of this. So it says, the Lynx School appeared shortly after the official extinction of the School of the Wolf, which obviously not going to say anything. Game's like 7 years old.
No,
well,
yeah, I remember that. Doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't, does it? 2015, mate. May the 10th or something like that. I can't remember. When its remaining members, among them the notables Eskel, Geralt of Rivia and Lambert, separated after Vesemir's death. Sorry, Vesemir died. Sorry. You all knew that. Yeah, so... But the School of the Cat... The reason I said female, Jam, the School of the Cat is the only Witcher school that allows female Witchers. If any Witcher experts in the chat or on YouTube comments, if I say anything wrong, feel free to. You know what I mean? You do what you need to do.
I'll tell you.
I'll take a no, right? But I genuinely think I don't think that. Do you think they'll do like a create your own Witcher thing or not?
No, I think it'd be very Elden Ring-ish.
Yeah, and they did that with Cyberpunk. You could create your own thing.
Having made like characters.
I prefer pre-made characters because when you play, it was for a bad example, but Final Fantasy X, no one says Tidus's name and it pisses me off.
Yeah, because
just saying everything else.
Any of the Final Fantasies, do they?
After 10, after 10 they did, but before that you could, because there wasn't voice acting, it didn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? You could just write it down. Like, that's what he said. Done. But like in 12, everyone's like Alvan, and in 13 it's Lightning, and 15 it's Noctis and the lads. I can't remember. Sorry. But I just feel, even in Mass Effect, everyone loves Mass Effect, but create your own. I know it's your character and it's your person, but I just prefer, like you say, I prefer a staple of like the story. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like it just feels like it's written, the story written for this character, as opposed to your portrait over the mannequin. Does that make sense? The time and place, it works really well in Elden Ring, to be honest, and the Souls games. You know, Sekiro's the only one where you don't make your own character. You've got the wolf person.
No,
I forgot his name.
One I'm more like play, and that already sounds better.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, because he's got like a background and a history and like a motive and stuff. Whereas, like, they create your own characters to have them as well, but because the animations are built for that face and that body and that, it looks like it should be there. Whereas it's funny, like when you make a over the top character, and they're just like got massive arms or like a massive face or big eyes or something, and they're like this. It's funny, but it does take away from the scene. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope I got the point across. I hope you know what I mean as well.
Well, I agree.
But that, I'm telling you now, that is a cat. I've got the wrong one on. Sorry, everyone. Try again. 100 million%. Or at least a panther or something.
100 million.
%. Jam. And also, this game is fucking ages off. I think they'll just go quiet on this for years. Like, genuinely years. I think this is a we're making Witcher come work for us kind of announcement. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it is balls deep in.
It's not a picture. There was little animation of this, wasn't there? Like the snow blowing off, wasn't it?
Hey, Ryan. I would never disrespect Gideon Emery ever.
Who?
Voice actor. He's dead good. He is the dude that does the voice for Voltaire, is that right? And Wedge in 7 Remake, I think. I think he's in Breaking Bad as well. Is that the dude that's in Breaking Bad? Stay there. Don't go anywhere. He's in Jedi Fallen Order, mate. He's done everything. He does what he wants.
Glorious game.
He's Moon Knight. Crackdown 3, Kingdom Hearts 3, How to Train Your Dragon, Fallout 76, your favourite game. Destiny 2. What do you like him, right? Horses in Skyrim, Mafia 3, Uncharted 4, Halo 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, Heaven's Sword. Oh, he's Fergus. Of course, he's Fergus. Fergus is like proper Scottish. That's mental. He's Fergus. Sorry, we're getting off track. But I just need to see. Was he in? What did I say he was in? 7 Remake, thank you. When does that come out? 2000? Yeah, there you go. Biggs. Sorry, not Wedge. Biggs he was, not Wedge. Jam.
Yes.
If anything to add to which or?
0 people care. I think everyone should start pre-ordering it as soon as possible.
Yeah, no. Don't pre-order it. Don't let them get away with it. I'm not pre-ordering this game, by the way. They can go fuck themselves. The streets don't forget Cyberpunk, Jam, and that release and that lies that led up to it. So don't believe the word they say in the pre-fucking release jargon. Don't believe anything like that. Right, Jam.
I think the pre-ordering digital copies is the dumbest thing in the world.
Just fucking buy it when it comes out.
I can understand
a special edition
for preloading it, maybe.
Yeah.
Or physical things, yes. If there's limited amount, that's fine.
But it's the limited-ish.
Preloaded nonsense now.
Yeah. I mean, by all means, the night before, pre-install it. But fucking 1 minute past 12, bang, off you go, in a bit. But like pre-ordering it like months out is just weird, especially when it's digital. We don't do that. Yeah, I think did Tom get the yeah? No, we don't do that, mate. We don't do that. Jam. Moving on. If you're happy to move on, we can talk about Witcher all day for all I care.
I know you would.
Yeah, all day long. I play Witcher 3 on Switch the other day. It's good. I'm surprised it doesn't like melt my Switch, to be honest. But it's a good job. Jam.
Yes.
Moving on. Your dearly beloveds, your betrothed PlayStation. They've made
What?
the PlayStation. Sony made an acquisition. Jam, are you buzzing?
Oh yeah, I have.
Are you like excited? Because we did this right. I'm reading from Chris String at GamesIndustry.biz. It says PlayStation to buy Jade Raymond's Haven Studios, Sony's first developer in Canada. Some big heads in Canada, to be fair, and Montreal and shit like that. Jam. To quick before I read the article, just a quick one. The studio is like 2 minutes old. I do believe this is like
I couldn't tell what it's from.
Yeah, we've covered it before, but it was last year. We're there. They've not had a release yet. This is the studio, Jade Raymond of Assassin's Creed. She went to Google and then she did a bit of Star Wars with EA before that, I believe, but that got cancelled obviously because EA couldn't fucking.
Oh, that one.
The words piss up and brewery come to mind when you think of EA and Star Wars. Do you know what I'm saying?
Apart from Respawn's one.
Apart from Respawn will never let you down. I promise you.
True.
Ever. Have you ever been let down by him? Of course you haven't.
Nope.
This studio formed last year. Jade Raymond's head of it. She's in Montreal. I think it was Montreal. This bloody hell. Website's a bit. This website's a bit, you know. Got a bit more bandwidth. Fucking hell.
Just might as well be a movie.
Might as well be. Fucking look at that. No, mate. Come on. But yeah, so it was last year. I can't remember the time frame. It was last year. They you know, and Sony were put their hand in the pocket a bit and give them a bit of cash to get going, and I think there was a deal there as well. And then today, was it today? Yesterday. Chris Ring writes, PlayStation has agreed to fully acquire Haven Studios, the development team led by Assassin's Creed, Star Wars and Google Games veteran Jade Raymond. Oh, Jam, how do you feel about... there's no price on this, by the way, so, you know, make assumptions of all that kind of shit.
I can't imagine it's mega.
I can't imagine.
It's obviously going to be quite a lot, but I don't think it's mega.
Do you reckon it's millions or hundreds of thousands?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there would have been a few mil, I think, thinking about it. I don't think it'd be quite as low as hundreds of thousands. Excuse me. It says it follows Sony's initial investment in the studio in March last year, so yeah, about a year old. Ever since the team has been working on an exclusive new IP for PlayStation, which has now been revealed as a live service experience built upon a systemic and evolving world. Sign me out. You into live service shit or not?
Yeah.
Like Division and Avengers and Babylon's Fall and Destiny 2 and
I think that will be the future of games.
Unfortunately, Jam, I think you're right. But I think there's too many pots to piss in, if you know what I'm saying. There's too much to go. I'm not sure if you agree. I will continue, Jam. Says the acquisition will mark Sony's first foray into the huge Canadian games development scene, which is responsible for some of the world's biggest AAA games. PlayStation joins the likes of Tencent, EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft, Nintendo, Warner Bros., Activision Blizzard, Take-Two, Sega, Square Enix, which will operate studios in the country. Nintendo, I believe it is Next Level Games, and a few others, I'm not sure. Give me Mario Strikers now. Do you know what I'm saying? Haven Studios is an emerging 60 employees, emerging studio with an exceptional team of talent, and we're delighted to welcome into the PlayStation as our first game development studio in Canada. Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Jim Ryan says, I should say. The studio is focused on creating an original AAA multiplayer game will not only flex the power of PlayStation 5, but will further expand upon the diverse catalogue of gaming experience that can be found only on PlayStation. He continues, Jam.
Yes.
Are you at least a little bit interested in this new IP from Haven Studios?
Well, yeah, I will be, but again, it's like anyone else saying, "Oh, we're about to make a new game." So
yeah, it's like exactly what you mean. It's like
other people.
Like yeah, cool. Add it to the pile. Show me when there's a trailer or a black video with a title.
Yeah, exactly.
Come in 5 million years in a bit.
5 million years.
Maybe, mate. Maybe. Again, Jade Raymond's been all over the place. So I'm not sure. I say usually I can picture it when like these big developers go and make their own studios and say, "Oh, we're making this game." Like usually I can sort of picture what they're going for before they've even shown a screenshot. But with this, it's very like, don't know. Is it going to be a first-person shooter? Is it a sci-fi space explorative game? Is it going to be a fucking third-person action game? Is it? Exactly. I don't know. I've no idea. It's going to be a big world. It's going to be too big. It's not going to be free. It's going to be littered with fucking pachinko bollocks and microtransactions and RNG shit.
Your favourite thing.
All day long, mate. I don't mind it as long as the game's free. Then I get pissed off. Then I don't like being nickeled and dimed. Like I said. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
PlayStation Studios boss Herman Hultz added, Jade has built a world-class team with the creative and technical prowess necessary to deliver on such an ambitious project. We value the studio's dedication to building a player-first, collaborative game environment that can last for generations, and are thrilled to have them officially become a part of PlayStation Studios. I believe Sony have put in a lot of... Do you know what I mean? I'm putting a lot into this.
Might be bigger than the purchase.
Yeah, so they must really like what they see with the studio to just go all in and just buy them. Again, without shipping a game, without even showing a screenshot of a game or even a trailer of whatever, it's hard to say now from the sidelines if this is going to be worth it to Sony or not, because remember they just bought Bungie, they've just bought a few others as well, like Valkyrie Studios and things like that. Question:
Yeah,
will this game come to PC?
probably.
I think it will. I think it will. I think because they've got too much PC studio. They've got too many PC studios that specialise in that area, first party now, to just ignore it. Yeah, if it's going to be this big world, and you best be able to cross save, and it best be one purchase for both. If it's going to be like that,
The future.
it is the future. Like, you let me, I'll sit here play my game. Or I'm going, all right, I'm going to go downstairs, chill out, put it back on, downstairs, back where I was. Exactly. It's the dream, mate. It's the dream. But I mean, I'm really intrigued to see what that game is or what it does or whatever, because someone likes it somewhere at Sony to put their hand in the pocket. But Jam, are you ready to move on? I'm ready to. Jam.
Yes.
I hate doing stories like this, but it's got to be done, mate.
Why?
It's just got to be done. Bad news. It's bad news and it's grim, and but we need it. We need to help keep it in the open. So, Moon Studios, who make my beloved video, game I love very, very much, the Ori games.
Oh yeah.
They are this is GamesBeat. This is Jeff Grubb. Well, no, it's not. I'm lying to you. Dean Takahashi. So sorry. It's usually Jeff Grubb at GamesBeat. I do apologise, Dean. It says, despite its beautiful Ori games, Moon Studios is called an oppressive place to work. And my heart just sank when I saw this, because their games are beautiful. The music's really nice, the artwork, and it's about hope and be like together at a time of despair and things like that. And do you know what I mean? I thought they were a brighter bunch, and quite a lot of developers have come out and said. I'll read a bit first, then we'll go into it. So it says, gaming fans know Moon Studios and its amazing go-to games with beautiful art and emotional stories, but a number of current and former employees consider the Ori Studio an oppressive place to work. That is according to GamesBeat's interviews with Moon developers. Ori and the Blind Forest debuted in 2015. Damn.
That's the first. Will of the Wisp is the second, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, see, you do pay attention. I got Will of the Wisp twice. Yes, I have. It was profitable after a few weeks while earning an 88% rating on the review aggregation platform Metacritic. Multiple publications also nominated for various awards and accolades because it fucking deserves them, because it's brilliant. Moon then went on to release a sequel in 2020 called Will of the Wisp. Boom, jump. To even greater acclaim, Will of the Wisp is better, I think. I think it is. Have you played them yet? Have you played the second one?
I played the second one.
Yeah. Do you like it or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's charming.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
I didn't finish it. But-
it's. I mean,
I kept end up in the same place all the time.
yeah, that's what she said. But the studio's behind-the-scenes atmosphere does not match the tranquility of its games. Based on interviews with current and former employees, and many employees had problems with founders Thomas Mehler and Gennady Korol. I butchered that name, I'm sorry. It's illuminating to see these allegations arose at a small company with all remote practices, a private company that treasure its independence and its anti-corporate culture. Where have we heard that before, Jam? Still, the casual racism, sexism, and bullying amount to what one developer said was death by 1,000 cuts. So abuse, basically, which is not cool. We don't atone for that shit here. Do you know what I mean? And Microsoft.
It's painful when you've like the gamer world. Like, I suppose for gamers, like in general, like everyone's very tolerant of everybody. Different communities and things like that. But when you find out it's coming from the people that make the game, it's a sour taste.
Especially the studio you quite liked as well. But I'm sure you knew. I'm sure everyone knows that Microsoft had a deal with Moon Studios. It was quite a publishing deal, which is why Ori's not on PlayStation, but it is on Switch. Microsoft have quietly pulled the plug on the Moon collaboration, and they've had to go elsewhere to get their publishing sorted. Which, you know, good riddance. Fuck them.
Yeah.
So the developer took pride in their work, and they loved watching the fan reactions when the game shipped. But many found themselves wondering if the results were worth it. That's the shame of that is when you reach it like that, because like you can just imagine how hard someone works, and then obviously, have you seen that documentary with Fez, Super Meat Boy, and
yeah,
and like you watch, did you fucking
it's like the first, the OG games.
I can't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. But
no, I know,
like,
I remember it though.
There's when Super Meat Boy ships, you see the two fucking my mind's gone blank today. Eddie Mullen, I think his name is, and the coder guy. You see them react to the YouTube video of people like just getting fucking levered at Super Meat Boy, and they're like sort of relief that people are having a good time, and do you know what I mean? It's hard to watch because you saw how much fucking stress he went through to make that game, and obviously got Phil Fish with Fez. He obviously fucked off now. He's a bit weird, but he was at a game convention and his like demo broke, and you just fucking felt it. Like,
I remember, yeah.
He's like, for fuck's sake. He's like, worked really hard on this like little sliver of little slice of Fez. He's got it took it to like an indie show, and it just doesn't work. I'm like, for fuck's sake, mate. It's really annoying. It's frustrating. And there's someone that's done exhibitions and showed before, like you feel it a bit. Because when it goes wrong, it's like, for fuck's sake.
Especially if it's like make or break, innit?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it was for them.
Yeah, I mean, that was like fucking Last Chance Saloon kind of shit. I mean, look, Super Meat Boy's now got a sequel, and obviously the Binding of Isaac and The End Is Nigh and shit like that's all the same kind of thing. And obviously Jonathan Blow, who did Braid, he did The Witness, and I believe Braid's sick, but he did The Witness, and he's on something else, I think, now, which, you know, thankfully is. And obviously there's a redemption arc, because obviously you not watched the name of the game yet, have you? The next Machina one.
Weirdly.
You watch it, it's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. Because you know how it ends, and it's like, this game bombs. Even though it's brilliant, it fucking bombs. And it's like they nearly put it on Kickstarter. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so one of the employees says, "We really created something special, and I know only way I was able to reconcile it was I was able to watch people on Twitch and watch other people get moved by it, and that was actually part of the healing process." Said one developer. Do you know what I mean? I'll put the link to the article in the description, and I'll put it in the chat now for everybody who wants to go and use and read that. But I mean, so there's add another one to the list, because you had like Activision and places like that, and now you've got Move Studios, who's supposed to be they've responded. This article's been updated since I've last read it. They've responded. So we gave Moon Studios leaders a chance to respond to our reporting, and Mailer and Coral said Games beat this response. I'll read a bit of it for you. So we don't believe the experiences suggested by your questions are representative of more than 80 Moon Studios team members who are thriving and doing great work every day, nor do we believe that they represent the experience of former members of our team. In fact, we're very proud of our history of making people happy, advancing their careers, and contributing to their financial success. We built Moon Studios with a simple premise. First, we wanted to create a distributed studio that is not limited by geographic boundaries, enabling us to draw the top talent from around the world. Second, we wanted to foster a vibrant culture where our team thrives and delivers the very best of work in our industry. And finally, from day one, we set out to share the profits and rewards of our efforts with the team full. We believe we have succeeded, and so on. You just go on. They would say that, right?
Well, yeah, they can't not.
I believe you tend to have believe the victim, because it takes a really nasty person to try and throw. It seems to be a lot of people as well, just to throw someone under the bus. I mean, I'm sure some of it was just dense and naive of the studio heads, just to, you know what I mean? I think sometimes you can take a joke for too far, and I always say if we are having a laugh and whatever, and I do go too far, just say I don't happen a lot, because I'm just annoying more than anything. But you know what I mean? It's like, if I've said something, it's like, oh shit, I'm sure you do it as well. Like, if you say something, it's like, I said that. It plays on your mind a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, in addition to the above public statement, GamesBeat has also learned that the founders of private... Oh, mate, it gets juicy. I think this has been updated since I read it. Private meeting with current developers about our inquiries. In that 30-minute internal meeting with the team, Coral and Mailer addressed some of the questions we raised in an open forum and offered an anonymous feedback system for devs. We have also included some of those comments throughout the story. So, first one. It's an oppressive workplace for sure, but it's hard to pinpoint one thing because in isolation, all these incidents, if they happen once, you would think they are small things, said one game developer. When you're dealing with that for multiple years, you're going to see the decline of people's mental health. I can say for myself personally, I was properly messed up after we finished. I've never been depressed until that moment. I lost my passion for my job because they drummed it out of me, which is a shame.
That's bad.
And it does go on.
It's like people, especially with the potential that they've got.
Yeah, and I'll read cracking game as well. Both of them are cracking.
Exactly, yeah.
And so on. This goes on to say, an open workplace with abusive language. One of the comments says they have a mentality where, I'm sure they're talking about the two founders, said they have a mentality where they think they're not politically correct. They don't want to be censored. They don't want to be corporate. So one developer, they don't want to be like the other studios, but it's just a justification to behave in any way they want to. Other studios attempt to make a comfortable work environment for everyone involved. So yeah, they're trying to be the cool dudes and not be the corporate shticks. But I think I think it's backfiring a bit.
It comes off wrong.
Yeah. Another developer felt like the open environment was aimed at solidifying the studio's anti-woke stance, which it's going to happen in it if they're doing that. And I mean, there is a lot here. I'm so sorry. This is going to go on for a little bit longer. I'm so sorry, mate. But we fucking digging deep, mate. You know what I mean? So it says a high bar for quality, a low bar for communication. The founders had a high bar for quality, but that also left the door open for mercurial behaviour. Mailer in particular would sometimes project the work of developers by saying it was shit without explaining why. That fucking pisses me off, mate. When you're being creative, and I'm sure you agree with me here, I don't mind criticism as long as it's constructive. Because if it's not. Yeah, because if you jumped into the show, you say whatever you like, it's fine. If you jumped into the show and said, "Oh, this is shit, I'm going," I'm like, fair enough. But it's hard for why is it shit? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do we ramble on? Because that's what happened. Do you know? I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand, though, as a fellow creative, that I need a bit more it's shit. Like, what do you want me to change it for it to be good, or do I have to start again, or what? It's annoying. It says Thomas Meller is terrible at giving feedback. He just doesn't know how to do it. So one developer's feedback is just, "This is shit." He is self-taught and does not have the vocabulary to do it. Which is it's going to happen, innit? If you like crawl through the trenches
Used to be
yourself.
in software.
Yeah, Thomas was not able to educate someone on what to do better. One worker said he was putting them in an impossible situation. I imagine that would get annoying if you couldn't, if like a director or a studio head couldn't articulate why they didn't want something a certain way. That would piss me off a bit. I'm sure it would you as well.
Yes.
Those guys are perfectionists and they try to do what's best whatever they can. Said one developer who wasn't as critical as others, but verified Mellor's crude put-downs of developer work. They are always more focused on what can be improved rather than what is good already. They are also, in my opinion, missing out on celebrating. They're missing out on praising good things. Their core of the approach is correct in what they're doing, but maybe a bit more praise from time to time could be good. A bit more celebration could be good. Yeah, so I'll obviously keep the morale up, like, because if you do something that's not quite right, this is good. Do more of this. Add more of this tech flavour into the rest of whatever you're doing.
It keeps them morale.
Yeah, it says, and yeah,
believing yourself more and stuff like that. That's the same with anything applicable to any job. Really.
I always say, yeah, even where I work, even if it's just a meme in a Teams chat, which is quite funny, it can sort of like, do you know what I mean? It can lift people, even if it is only for 20 minutes or something. It'd be quite funny. But it is what it is. So it said this one's chat logs and man children. I have seen chat logs that were preserved, like you, in a kind of amber as a monument to some of the troubling dialogue the developers witnessed. The workers felt the text chat emboldened bad behaviour and shielded those who flung insults. It's not helpful. It can create animosity in the workplace and a bit of power dynamic where you have somebody calling your stuff shit in a group chat of 50 people. That would be that. Flaming someone in a group chat that's not cool. I just think it's if you have a problem with the work, praise in public and admonish in private, that kind of philosophy didn't really fly at Moon. Do you agree with that? I think I do. I don't. Probably a disagreement is different.
You can't call that out.
No. But if it is, that's cool. Do you know what I mean? That shit. Whatever. He crapped on the game I worked on and he is hiring me because of that game, said one worker. In hindsight, I should have seen the signs that this is a weird place. I mean, it adds up. And it goes on, and on, and on, and on, and on. This article's quite long, so I'm going to cut it there, but I'm disappointed, to be honest, in Moon Studios, because I quite like them, and when that logo come on, I was playing Ori. It was nice. But Jam, you had anything to add?
Would you not?
Don't be a prick. Done. Jam.
It's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah, don't be a dickhead. Just treat people with respect and live that dream. But James, I've got some good news now.
What is this news you speak of?
5 years in the making, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, all our non-binary friends. The Nintendo Switch update is now available, including a new feature to create groups for software on the console. Hallelujah, Jam. I think gamers are the only people in the world that get excited with folders, to be honest. Well, there it is in all its glory. It looks like it's just a thingy update. Oh, my mind's gone again. Stability update. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't. Yeah. Apart from the groups, I don't think it's done too much else.
We'll get themes next.
Oh, but give it 5 years, mate. And they put themes on it, and then the Switch 2 will come out, and then they'll take themes off and folders off, and then we'll be back to square one. But if you want to get themes and groups and shit on your Switch, there you go. Jam, it's happening again. I'm sticking with Nintendo. A game you really like. Dragalia Lost, do you remember it?
Who?
Dragalia Lost.
No idea.
That fucking mobile nonsense you like. You don't know, do you?
Nope.
No, okay, I'll read it from John Fingers. Is that his name? Fingas, I think it is. Sorry, John, mate. Engadget, he says, and I quote, Nintendo is winding down Dragalia Lost, its first original mobile game. Nintendo's first foray into mobile games is coming to an end, as Polygon reports. Nintendo developer Cygames are gradually shutting down the gacha fantasy RPG Dragalia Lost. The last big content update arrives March 31st, shit date, when new characters come to the game. After that, the producers won't provide new content updates from those for certain quests and the main story, which wraps up in July. Jam, question. Is this the future of gaming? Like that was a live service game, and that's just getting binned, mate. I know we don't care, but a lot of writers and artists and people put a lot of work into it, and they're just gonna turn it off, as opposed to perhaps make it offline only, which would be. I'm sure people are already working on that. I'm sure hackers and things are living the dream and doing all that shit. But the writer, I should save tweets when I'm on my lunch. But I saw a writer today on tweets. He was a bit gutted because all his work's just going to vanish because it's turning it off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
He died. Mate, you're all fuming. What floor did you get up to?
I got quite far.
Mate, what score did you get?
900,000.
Mate, I'm fucking nan can get
Probably
900,000.
37 million at the moment.
What? 37 piece of piss, mate.
But my multiplier was getting higher and higher and higher. So I imagine I'd start getting that momentum.
The momentum's going down.
Have a break.
Again, I'm not a mobile player, but it sucks. It looks so. I mean, put a controller on it, I'm in, mate. You know what I mean?
Saying like, as long as I can use a controller.
Yeah.
Play on it.
Yeah, man. That's a shame. It's, the game is estimated to have earned 146 million in revenue by October 2020. Roughly 2 years after launch, it had also 3.9 million installs. I mean, like, Dr. Mario World shut down.
Enough about that. Yeah. That's still installed on my phone, actually, my other phone.
Is it actually?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a bit like Genshin Impact, but that's obviously taken over the world. But I mean, it's such a shame that all this works. That's what I mean about game preservation. Like, people out there really like that shit, and they're not going to be able to play it because fucking why not? Jam.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on that nonsense, or
I do not.
Why not?
Because I do not care.
Yeah, you do. You invented caring, mate.
You invented.
That is what you invented. Jam. 2 relatively short ones now. Are you ready?
Go on.
Do you remember that? Let me just get the article up. Where's my tweet? My tweet on this yesterday was hilarious, by the way. And the one fucking.
I saw it.
Yeah, right. So. Back in. Oh, when was it? 30th of December 2019. Are you ready? Says Godfall is a PS5 exclusive because of its exceptionally powerful SSD and improved controller. Right, since that article has come out in 2019, it's come out for PS4 and PC, as well as PS5. It's also now, yesterday, been announced for the Xbox One and S and X.
Yeah.
Jam.
The Xbox can't handle it, so they can't release it on Xbox.
Exactly, they can't do anything, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Jam, are you excited for this game?
No, I don't care.
Why not?
I've got it.
Have you got it?
Because it cost me £2.
Oh, yeah. Have you played it yet?
No.
Why not? April 7th it's coming out. It's just, I don't know, it's trying. I think it would benefit from Game Pass. Similar to Babylon's Fall. Yeah, PlayStation Plus. Like, put the whole thing on PlayStation Plus, not just the fucking what the fucking thing they put on it the month. Also, like, maybe I don't want to say free to play, but it could benefit from more people getting hands on it. I was surprised it's not on Game Pass, to be honest, but it is what it is. It is what it is, mate. Jam, last thing today. Second to last thing, I should say. There's a new Ghostbusters game coming out. Are you happy?
Yes.
Are you happy? It's a 4-on-1, 4v1 isometric multiplayer Ghostbusters game from the makers of Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Grounds. Does that rub you the right way or not?
No.
Why not?
Friday the 13th actually was one like a low-key good game, apparently.
Yeah, apparently it was alright. The Predator game was, but the Friday the 13th one was apparently, it went on for a while. Oh god,
Can
what's
be a
he?
good part of the game or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Giving you the tools.
oh,
If you have the talent.
mate,
It does look cool.
I'm about it, but I mean, I'm not sure how. If people are going to play, if it's going to be different classes and things, and people are going to play it wrong, and do you know what I mean?
Do you think they might? I reckon they've taken like
Watch each other's
bits of like phasmophobia maybe
Yeah, perhaps.
to get equipment and stuff.
You're all buzzing for that game. It's called Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, and it is out. It doesn't say. Jam doesn't say. Jam. Q4 this year. Are you happy? 'Cause I know you're happy.
It's gonna be a 30 quid game, isn't it?
Yeah, perhaps it will. Obviously, reading from I got an article from VGC. Just not that end at the end. Chris Scullion writes, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed is a new 4v1 multiplayer game by Ilphonic, which is Friday 13th and Predator Hunting Grounds. A new multiplayer. You know Greg Miller's in this game?
Is he?
Legit.
In what?
In Ghostbusters Spirits thingy. Ghostbusters
I'm
Spirits
not
Unleashed.
surprised.
He's a big Ghostbusters fan.
I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't have never guessed that Greg Miller was a Ghostbusters
No,
fan.
he just keep it to himself, I think, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. I don't really understand how people have found out.
No, yeah, I'm shocked myself. The new multiplayer Ghostbusters game has been announced by the developer of Friday 13th and Predator Hunting Ground. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed has players controlling one of 4 Ghostbusters they attempt to find and catch a ghost before it can fully haunt that map. I'm not sure what that means, but perhaps it take
it's
over.
just like you can be you're the
Yeah.
monster. You can be the monster as well, can't you?
Yeah. Alternatively, players control the ghost, boom, which can fly, teleport, and possess objects and summon minions to help. Players will be able to customize the Ghostbusters or ghosts and upgrade their equipment and abilities. Of course you can. Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson will lend their likeness to the game. Happy with that?
Glorious people.
I know me and Danny, I'm not sure Bill will do anything on it. Bill's not signed up to it just yet, but we'll see. Yeah, so we're going to try this. Casual Friday. Okay,
Yeah, I'm down. It looks fun to play with people. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to play that on my own.
No, I don't think I
But I think it'd be cool to play with people.
Yeah, it's party game, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know
4
what I mean?
cameras up, everyone in Ghostbusters overalls. I mean,
Sounds like a plan, mate. But Q4 2022, that game comes out. We're all very happy. Jam. One more thing before we move on.
oh, I just thought as well.
Why you don't think, Jam? You let yourself.
That Ghostbusters game
Go on.
looks very VR-ish.
Don't say that. Don't
Does
say
it
that.
not?
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, but that'll probably get a VR mode.
Maybe.
VR 2.
Potentially, actually, yeah, because you look at Friday the 13th, there's different art stuff. I suppose it fits the.
It's third person.
Yeah.
You got the.
You're buzzing, mate.
Oh my god, what are they called? Backpack, sector packs. Oh my god. I can't even remember what they're called. Jesus Christ, I'm a fake fan.
I'm struggling myself, you know. I'm sat here judging you. I'm struggling myself to.
I know.
What's the thing?
Proton pack.
That's the fuck's sake, man. Oh, I need to go lie down. Do you know what I mean? Jam, I know you're very interested in this, so I'll make it quick. Reading from Vicky Blake at Eurogamer, it says Netflix has revealed that a new Tekken anime series will premiere later this year. Oh. Now, we don't have any more details about Tekken Bloodline. There's no information on when exactly it will debut later this year, nor how many episodes it will have, but we do know it focuses on Jin Kazama. It is, from what I can see, on Tekken Bloodline is the name of the show. What I can see from the trailer, it's Tekken 3. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Which a lot of people are happy with, I think. The animation looks old school but new school at the same time. It's very weird. Obviously, Jun's there as well. Do you know any of these characters?
I know, yeah, I can name you like the base Street Fighter 1, 2, and 3 characters.
Tekken 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the trailer's quite cool. It's got Jin laying the smackdown. Paul Phoenix is in it. Oh, there's others in it as well.
Armor King, Gunjack,
Ogre's in it. Buzzing.
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu's the one, mate.
What's his name?
don't know.
Makujin. No,
Mokujin.
it's Mokujin.
Yeah,
His name.
he is. Cause,
Wood.
yeah. Mate.
Kangaroo guy.
I can't remember. I know Rex
I
is
can't
the thingy. Panda and what's the bear called? It's with a K.
Kuma.
Kuma, that's it. Obviously buzzing. Jam. That's all I got today. Are you buzzing?
Extra
You
buzzing.
can go in. Nearly time to go back and play Returnal, mate. Question. Gibbo's live. We'll raid Gibbo in about 10 minutes. Question. Any unpopular opinions? Anything to bring to the table?
No?
It's not an unpopular opinion. It's just I should have put it in the. I should have put it anywhere, really. You know the Hives, right? The band. Never heard of them. Well, their lead singer, I've forgotten his name, Pella, Howlin' Pella. He's not on the door. Baby there. I think she's
It's
there.
a go.
Yo. Donuts here.
Maybe.
Donuts are here. I'll wrap it up in a minute anyway. Buzzing. My ice blast, mate. Yeah. Howlin' Pella. I'll with this. I can't remember his name. Sorry. He's a fantastic frontman, and he goes under the radar, and he's very very good live. I've not seen him live, but I'm sat in an armchair watching him live. But he's like the stage presence, and I want to go and see him basically. And I think he deserves more credit as a frontman than what he gets.
I can't give any.
Yeah, you like the Hives though, right? You do like the Hives, right?
No,
Hey, why?
I don't know.
You do. Hate to say I told you so. Tit tit boom, and
Maybe if I heard the music.
you do. Fucking up, mate. I swear to God, you know them. I promise you. You look. Hate to say I told you so. It's one you'll know. Maybe Dire right. I'm not sure. Main offender possibly.
Give me 2 seconds. Stefan's phoning. I was throw the phone at her.
No problem. I can't put a clip. Ooh. Okay, hang on. While Jam's doing that, I'll just see who is the record label. Discard. Oh, buzzing. It's their own label. I'll pretend it's an ad. Okay.
Ow.
Jam, you do me a favour.
What?
I'm gonna put on "Hate to Say I Told You So" without getting clipped.
Oh, you're gonna be banned now.
I'm gonna be walk, idiot, walk. You've heard that one, surely.
Put a clip on and pretend it's an advert.
Yeah. Oh, we'll put this advert on now. Right, Joey, if you got the stream up live.
Yeah.
If you turn the sound on, I'll be quiet. Just stay there.
Okay.
This is an advert.
McDonald's Big Mac.
Le Big Mac.
I've not given us the advert yet.
Give it a second. I'll just leave it there. Are you joking? Are you taking the piss? The Hives. I'm so.
That was quite quiet. I couldn't hear a lot, but
I want to send it to you.
it sounded familiar.
I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
Absolute. That is a disgrace. Oh. I can see in the chat, in our Discord chat, because we're special. Rob will be back next week. So if all goes well, I know he's got a new job at work and it's taken a hit on him because I don't think he knows what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing, but you know what I mean, he's learning everything. Marvel, this will potentially be next week, if we're lucky. But anyway, Jam, next question. I forgot to ask again, I'm so sorry, mate. Have you got a forgotten gem?
Returnal, Ascension. No, I haven't.
No. Okay, Ryan, do me a favour. Name a year. Jam, you name a console when the year is said. Champions.
5.
Is that a game, Ryan? Okay, hang on. Champions.
Yeah, actually, Ryan said that last week he had.
I thought that said. I got dyslexic a bit there. I thought that said Champions Return to Mars.
Yeah, Return to Mars.
Return to Mars. Let me just check. We have not done this one before, have we, Ryan? Let me check. I don't think we did. Right. Jam.
Yeah.
We didn't. Good. Right, we're doing this one. Right. This is a very rare forgotten gem because I haven't played this game and I'm 99% sure, Jam, that you haven't either. Champions Return to Mars.
To Mars.
To Mars, mate. It's a PS2 game, right?
I believe so.
Ryan, why do you like this game? Give me a brief. Wait, then, before I put it on, I'm going to tell you all what type of game it is. Do you know what it is to do a forgotten gem of a game you've not played? Right. Champion Return to Arms, an action role-playing game set in the EverQuest universe. It is a sequel to Champions of Norath and was developed by Snowbind Studios. Probably the greatest game ever made, Jim. It was Snowbind Studios. Let's have a look. Snowblind, sorry, everybody. I'm about that. Mate, they made Top Gear Overdrive.
I love that Top Gear Overdrive.
You've seen you've taken the piss, but you've definitely seen the N64 case. The car with the teeth. Do me a favour, just Google it. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Okay, I can get behind this. Yeah, I can get behind this, right. Lord of the Rings, War in the North, Justice League. I can get behind this all day long. Right. Champions Return to Mars.
Yeah.
What are we doing now? Right. This game is okay. It's like that, is it? That's an advert. I'm sorry. Also, a prestige game where you can reuse characters when you beat a difficulty. Okay, that's cool. So I've not played EverQuest. I've not played this game, and I've not played the game that it's a sequel of. Okay, right.
I think I saw this and picked it up at last Retro Games.
You probably did, mate. I can sort of let me get to some action, mate. There's some action there. Okay, so it is basically top down, Dark Souls eat your heart out kind of thing. You know what I mean? What's the point to it? I do like a game with a white-haired character in it, though, as you probably would have guessed.
Dante.
Don't I? 2B as well. Near is what it is, mate. It is what it is. Ryan, you love this game. It's on PS2, yeah. It's on PC as well, or what? Okay. I've been asked to look up Iskar.
I've never played it, but it does look decent.
Shame. You would not play this game, John. Don't lie to me.
No, I haven't played it. I said, but it does look decent.
This person. Ryan, this is right. Human characters aren't the good ones. Okay. Okay. Why is it the wrong game? Okay. Champions returns. Okay, is this the right thing? Why is it only a minute long? This dude's.
I think it now looks worse.
You do think it looks worse? Champions return to arms. Evil, Iskar, Shame, and Twat. I'm gonna put this one on. Yeah. Is this the right game, Ryan? Mate, we know why you like this game. Yeah, I mean, I'm down with this. It's a lizard with a sword and shield. Okay, just be evil and be an arsehole. Why not, Jam? Do you know what I mean? But
Still looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell it's the same people that did Baldur's Gate because I'm getting that kind of vibe from it. The Dark Alliance game. I enjoyed that game from PS2, but it is what it is, mate. That is Champions Return to Arms. Now, I know what you're gonna say, Jam. I know what you want from me. You want a fucking price, mate. Oh.
The dollarinos.
Oh, by the way, while we're I've just opened eBay, I would like a hurdy-gurdy, by the way. While we're sat here. The fucking thing you turn and the dude. Look it up, mate. It's like the pirate.
Be an expert scripter.
Mate, right.
You turn it, go, "Ooh."
That is what you. Champions Return to Mars, right. Right, it's not a bad price, to be fair. We're looking at 20 quid to 30 quid boxed. PS2. Oh, you can get both of them. Champions of Narath and Return to Arms, PS2, 36 quid for both of them. Ryan, I won't pinch a copy and bring it all the way to Huddersfield. I'll just
That's what he's going to do next time he's down.
Yeah. Mate, yeah, 25 quid, 30. It's not a bad price, to be fair. Some, you know what it's like, Jam. Some retro games get ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Is it Street Fighter 2 Turbo, by the way, lately?
By the way, is that one you've got?
No, that's the one I want.
Mate, you're saving.
Our 50 quid one's still there, mate. It used to be 35 quid everywhere. I was like, oh, maybe I'll wait for it gets cheaper. Now it's going for like 100 and 120.
Do not do that. I do not recommend. I put Mars again. Yeah, because I countless games. I was like, I wanted Pokemon Coliseum, and I'm like, it was 15 quid at the time. I thought, I'll wait. Well, how much is it now, Jam?
A lot.
Yeah, and how much is fucking Gale of Darkness? Like 200 quid.
I don't know what that is.
The other one that come out on GameCube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's 100. I think I saw that in the SEX, like 180 quid in Macclesfield.
Yeah, of course, man. Everybody, Jam. Unfortunately,
Yes.
mate, that's all we've got time for. But all is not lost.
Everyone can go play Returnal now.
Yeah. Gale of Darkness, Ryan, is literally about 200 quid. Let me just don't sit there and tell me you've got a copy. I'm going to check the price for you now. But when I was at the Retro Game Fair last, 185, I think it was.
About right.
Gale of Darkness, right? Hey, yeah. I'll show you. I'll prove to you now. I'm not lying. £198, 195. Forget the disc with 90 quid, Jam, if you want.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Look, this dude's a fucking legend. Have you seen the picture?
That means that'd be a plastic bit of paper.
Ask me if he's put the fucking disc on like a easel thing, or the mini easel thing. Have you seen? Can you see it? I've got it on.
That's nice.
What a fucking lad! Oh mate.
Production value.
Oh yeah, definitely. He does add a bit of personality to the listing, to be fair, but it's still 200 quid. So I cannot afford to pay £200 for a GameCube game. I was fuming as well. So I remember when Gale of Darkness came out, I was thinking I'll probably get that because the Coliseum was alright. I never did, and now it's 200 quid, so whatever, mate. But those Jam, that's all I've got time for.
Indeed.
But all is not lost. Everyone in the chat, I'm pretty sure it's just Ryan, but if anyone's lurking, we're going to go into, I'm going to raid Gibbo now. And
glorious
some Street Fighter. So if you get a chance, just say hi and all that shit. Give us sound as fuck. I'm sure we'll scare the shit out of him. But yeah, those watching in the chat now, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to collect your medal on the way out. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Yeah, he's put his goal up to 250, so he just need a few more quid. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're able to, of course. Like my mother says, real charity starts at home. But if you can spare the money, by all means. Yeah. Jam, are you back Thursday, or is it just on my Todd?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. If anything changes, let me know. But thank you for your time as always, James. Though Keep it casual, everybody. Peace. Enjoy Street Fighter. Take it easy.